Good morning, Nigerians. My name is son of owei. I am from the South, but I consider myself a Nigerian first before I think of where I come from. This is how we are supposed to be, and this is what we should be in order to get to where we want to get to, in order to achieve our goals for our country. I sit here before you today to talk about a few issues that are plaguing our country. Actually, I'm going to talk about one in the series of bulletins that I'm going to release in the future. I'm going to delve into the other ones, but for now, I'm only going to talk about the main killer of our country, and that is corruption. Firstly, I want Nigerians to give me their ear, especially those who are regarded as our leaders, today. I want them to give me their ear. Today in Nigeria, we have a government that is totally ineffective. We have mediocre standards, in fact below mediocre standards. The politics in our country is in a sorry state. The caliber of people who are paraded as our politicians is atrocious. We are represented by the non-entities of a true virtuous society. These people who have invaded the echelons of power in our country, are taking us down a path of destruction. We need to change things. We need to change the way we think. We need to change the way we look at each other. We need to change a lot of things about ourselves as Nigerians in order for us to achieve our goals. Now I'm appealing to the people of Nigeria, my fellow brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties, fathers, mothers, friends, whatever. I'm appealing to all of you from the beginning, from A to Z, from the beginning to the end, every single Nigerian, to give me your ear. And the first thing I'm going to ask of the government of Nigeria, especially the president, in fact the president in particular, I'm going to ask you to shut down everything right now. Everything. Sack the government. Everybody in the government. Sack everybody in the government right now. The judiciary, everybody in the upper echelons of the judiciary, all the top judges, get rid right now. Get the army, flood the army into the streets. We need a state of emergency. A state of emergency in the country right now. We need to disband the current police and start building a credible police force for our future. We need to start doing that right now. We need a state of emergency in Nigeria right now. Get rid of all the corrupt politicians in government. Sack the government right now. There is no other way. You cannot use recycled leaders in Nigeria. You cannot continue to use recycled leaders who have continuously failed to achieve anything, but who have also continuously achieved, great heights in their bank accounts. We can't continue like this. So I'm appealing to Goodluck Jonathan to change things. You seem to be a sensible man when you write. I've read everything you've written, and it seems good. It sounds good. We like what you're saying. We like all the all your thoughts, all you pouring out all your thoughts on social networking sites. We like the things you say, but we need the action. You can't say you're going to fight corruption when you have people you know, like Dimeji Bankole of, you know, from the House of Reps, standing on the same stage as you, declaring to you declaring to be president. You have, you know, what's his name, Akala or Alaka or whatever his name is, that one standing there by you. You cannot continue to, you know, you cannot continue to deceive people. If you can't do the job, then step out. We need to change things right now. Nobody's waiting for us. The world is not waiting for us. The world is moving forward. You know, there are so many examples of states who were in peril, but in less than 30 years they have turned things around and they are top destinations now in this world. Look at Singapore, for example. You know, just go to Singapore and have a look. You know, they don't have the natural resources we have. They don't have the human resources we have. You know, the raw talent that we have in Nigeria. These talents are not harnessed because of corruption, because a certain few think of their pockets while everybody else suffers. The other day I watched with shame, I watched former military general, president, whatever he is, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, declaring, you know, his intent to run, you know, to become president of Nigeria again after so many years, and, you know, so many more years where he ruled and mismanaged and institutionalized corruption. A lot of people have died indirectly and directly from that single man's actions. He is not fit. He has never been fit enough to be a president of any country. He has been a president. He forcefully took power, forced himself on the people, and his will, he forced it on the people. He has not been prosecuted for his actions, but yet he parades himself on the streets. Where is justice? Where is justice? I am asking the Nigerian government, where is justice? You have Odili of River State trying to be, you know, he's been picked to be his running mate. Where is justice? Where is decency? I am ashamed. That is why I'm covering my face. I would have loved to speak about my country with my face held high, but I can't. Because Nigeria is a failure at 50. A fool at 40 will be a fool forever. But Nigeria, it's a different case. We need to coin a new phrase for Nigeria. A failure at 50. And, you know, we're not even thinking of changing things around. We're just talking a lot of nonsense and nothing is being done. There's still a lot of looting going on. So please, Mr. President, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, please sack the government, declare a state of emergency all over the country, make sure there is law and order, deal with the police. They've committed a lot of crimes. Deal with them. There are a lot of NYSC people, you know, graduating from university. You could train them. That could be part of their you know, their NYSC program, to join the police and police the streets. These people, there are a lot of them everywhere, so that could be part of their program. You know, they need training, and the ones who excel and decide to remain in the police will remain in the police, while the ones who have served will go and look for other things to do with their heads held high. At least they have an award that they served the country during the NYSC program. You know, we just need to be creative in our country. We have a lot of creative minds, but our leaders have just suppressed everything because of their own greed. So I'm appealing to you, Goodluck Jonathan, to end it right now. sack the government, declare a state of emergency right now. This is a direct appeal. Nigerians need to rise up and remove these people. We have credible young people that will do the job properly, and every citizen in every corner of Nigeria will be happy. We can achieve that. We have what it takes to achieve that. We have the human resources, so why don't we go for it? You know, I grew up with a lot of other Nigerians, and you know, I have friends who are Yoruba, I have friends who are Igbo, I have friends who are Hausa, I have friends who are, you know, Calabar, I have friends who are Efik, I have friends who are from Kwara, I have friends from Benue State, Middle Belt, I have friends from Asaba, I have friends from everywhere, and I'm from the South. I am a Calabari boy. You know, I don't think of these people as Yoruba boy or Igbo boy or Hausa boy or whatever. I don't think of them as that. I think of them as other Nigerians like me, and that's how it's meant to be. First, our leaders who lived through the Civil War are still dwelling on tribalism. The other day, the Igbo leaders that were locked out from their meeting, you know, came out and said, "Oh yeah, we've decided to go with the North because blah blah blah." And you know, I thought about it. These people are stupid. You're supposed to train your children and produce them to serve the country. Let the people vote. It doesn't matter who comes from where or whatever. As long as the person is credible and the people see that, yes, this person is someone that we think could deliver us, can deliver us, you know, they'll vote for them. So it doesn't matter if you know what you can give, you advertise yourself well, you have a good campaign, you know, and you're sure you want to do the work, and the people can see that eagerness, they'll vote for you. So what is this fear about, oh, we don't want Hausa man to take it, we don't want Yoruba man to take it, or Igbo man? I mean, come on, this is 2010. We should stop behaving like Hottentots, you know? We should stop behaving like prehistoric, primordial people, you know? We have to evolve with the rest of the world. We should be a beacon in Africa. A light, you know, where people coming to Africa will come to Nigeria first. That is what is meant, you know, that's what it's all about. That's what we should be. We have all the resources to build and develop. You don't, I mean, what we have, the amount of stuff we have, you know, the amount of natural resources, the oil, everything, you know, minerals, all that stuff. People go to war. Governments go to war for that stuff, you know? Governments go to war. Countries are invaded for that kind of stuff. We have it and we're just messing about like idiots. Come on. We need to change things around. We need to move on. Anyway, I hope my rant is being listened to, and I will leave you to dwell on my thoughts as well. And you will hear from me within the next couple of days. Thank you for listening to me. God bless.